Welcome to Libertex. Ethereum has proven itself to be one of the best investments over the past 5 years. After reaching new all-time highs this week, blowing past $2,290, Ethereum now has a market capitalization of over $250 billion. If you would have purchased $1,000 worth of Ethereum 5 years ago, that investment would now be worth around $270,000. In this updated Ethereum price analysis video, we'll be going over the latest rally as it concerns Ethereum, as well as the updates and market news going on to realize the newly attained price levels. Is Ethereum a buy at these prices? Stay until the end to get a technical analysis overview, and make sure to help support more content on Ethereum updates, as well as the top crypto movers, stocks, metals, and more, by smashing that like button and subscribing to our channel of traders and investors. So without further ado, let's get started with the Ethereum update. Ethereum has made a huge breakthrough to the upside. Since April 8th, Ethereum has been trending to the upside but got a blast of rocket fuel on April 13th, when it made a parabolic tear past $2,330 and then 8% higher the following day to $2,390. The latest and most significant rally for Ethereum to date comes on top of rallies across the entire crypto sphere, with Bitcoin closing above previous all-time highs, XRP making headway towards $2, in addition towards Litecoin, Cardano, and others, all up significantly. The run for Ethereum also comes on the heels of its latest update, known as Berlin. The update will have an impact on paving the way for a much larger update scheduled for the summer, otherwise known as the London Ethereum update. The Berlin update will initiate 4 changes to the current network in order to reduce the transaction costs associated with Ethereum that have seen an increase in the past months. In February, Ethereum saw its highest transaction fees, so the update is much appreciated by traders and investors to make Ethereum even more accessible and attractive for new and existing network users. There are a growing number of traders that predict Ethereum going as high as $10,000 or beyond by the end of the year, emphasizing the movements of Bitcoin and Ethereum over smaller timeframes. The value of Ethereum to $10,000 is slightly less than 5 times the current value, and Bitcoin has already achieved over 6 times its original value since last year. Can the rally be sustained? And will concerns about the transaction fees be resolved by the Berlin update? To get a better understanding of how Ethereum is trading, let's now jump into the technical chart for Ethereum to try to get a feel for where Ethereum can be trading from the current levels. Alright, we are now in the Libertex terminal looking at the technical chart for Ethereum, and just wow, look at the extraordinary rally Ethereum experienced this week, up over 18% from the week, and up an astounding 27% on the month. We are now officially in unexplored territory for Ethereum, and the new levels are indeed all-time highs. While it's never advisable to go heavy into an asset after new all-time highs have been reached, or even after double-digit percentages have been reached, the FOMO can almost be tasted from every angle when looking at Ethereum here. The allure with Ethereum continues to be its long-term prospect as a little brother to Bitcoin, and comparing the two, Ethereum has actually made more significant percentage gains compared to Bitcoin in recent history. If we look back to the start of the year, we can see that overall the trend for Ethereum is up, and overwhelmingly so. However, there was a sell-off when Ethereum made headway over the $2,000 area back in February. That took prices sharply to the downside, coming back to the $1,200 to $1,300 range before regaining energy and ultimately scorching through all-time highs to where we are currently trading at around $3,390. To get a feel for what we can expect going forward, the nearest point of resistance that Ethereum is likely to encounter can be placed at $2,400 and then $2,500, which means $3,000. That level is looking more and more attainable in the short to midterm. Since Ethereum shot past its earlier swing high and resistance level at $2,137 here, it's been on this parabolic run at the moment with the $2,500 in sight. However, the nearest level of support for the rally is back at the $2,330 level, which is the first Fibonacci retracement level, and then a stronger level of support at the next Fib retracement level, right around $2,250. If this stronger area of support is broken due to, let's say, massive sell-off, profit taking, or even disappointing news on the Berlin update, perhaps, the price of Ethereum could hypothetically fall back to around the $2,168 range. But for now, however, the momentum, especially fueled by how Bitcoin is breaking out at the moment, could very well continue to see Ethereum trade with full steam ahead. But if you are looking to get in at these current levels, make sure you have a plan and understand the value of Ethereum as a long-term hold, and consider setting stop losses at previous levels of support to protect your trades if you are more focused on the short term. Will you be buying Ethereum at these prices? Let us know your thoughts on the latest rally for Ethereum and where you see it going for the rest of 2021 by leaving a comment below. If you're interested in trading Ethereum, Libertex has everything you need to get started. Simply head over to libertex.com or via the links in the description below to open up a free account without hassle and start trading completely free of charge with a demo account before opening up trades with real money if you'd like. We hope you enjoyed this breaking Ethereum update, and to support more of the latest content on Ethereum and more, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay sharp in your trading. We look forward to seeing you next time and wish you a great month in the markets.